So, we're here again at another one-on-one session. It's been a long time, but it's this time now. Um, just want to talk about the new album. Want to say thank you to everybody for their support. All of the artists that came on the album. Want to big up everybody. Kedian, Corofire, Afi Roots, Cadillac Davis, Naphtali as well for the track that we're pushing right now, Who Can't Stop We. And we also want to big up all of the musicians that came on board to be a part of this album. For Who Can't Stop We, we have heavy hitters like Sharpman, Kenroy Mullins. We also have Kenil on that track. We have, I think Kavoy is on that track as well. No? But yeah, Kavoy is on the album. Peter Brown is on the album. Francois Brown is on the album. Afi Roots again, of course, is on the album as a musician as well as an artist. Who else we have? Yeah, just a whole heap of people coming together and making really great music. And it's a great vibe, you know, it's a really great vibe. And it's also great to hear our growth musically as well, from the first album Wanted Volume 1 to now this one, In Case We Die. We hear the growth in ourselves, and it's something that we're very proud of, and we're just doing our best to create visuals for every single track on the album, from 1 right back till 12. We've done a couple of the videos so far, and we're still working on it, and the response that we've been getting has been amazing. We have a lot of people who, I guess, are really knowing the full breadth of our abilities in terms of it's not just reggae, but music is music. You know, you are influenced by many different genres, and those genres are going to present themselves in the music that you create. So you're going to hear jazz, you're going to hear pop, you're going to hear R&B, you're going to hear some Afrobeat in there, you're going to hear a whole heap of different things, and some neo soul as well. So it's just a great combination of writing. The writing was with the tracks that were persons of interest tracks. The writing was between myself and Conroy. Whereas I think with the first album, it was a lot more Conroy doing the writing, but this time we really collaborated heavily with the writing and the production of the songs, the composition of the songs. Yeah, so with the growth that we've seen as a band is not just as a result of us growing as musicians, as people, but that also came with the changing of members of the band. With Wanted Volume 1, the core members of the band were myself, Conroy, Afia, Spangy, and Dada. But a little bit after we released our first album, Wanted Volume 1, Spangy and Ramon decided to leave the band. And that led into 2020, which, you know, we had shows lined up for Europe and the UK in 2020, but everybody knows what happened in 2020. So that was a time of transformation for persons of interest. And I guess you can hear it in our music and the type of music that we're producing now. Right now, we are working with a great bass player, Peter Brown. Really, really amazing bass player, a legend on the North Coast. You know, some would say he's a bit elusive. Some people have never really seen or met Peter Brown, but then hear about this Peter Brown and have heard stories of what he is able to do on his instrument, and to have him as a core member of Persons of Interest right now is just it's really great. Like, he's not just an awesome bass player, but he's a wicked storyteller. Peter Brown, make Peter Brown tell you a story about anything. He have a story from every point in time. Wicked storyteller, trust me. And just working with those elements on this new album, you can, like, when I just started recording, it was, yeah, listening back to myself was kind of like, I don't really want to hear myself. But like this album, I'll sit down and just listen to the album, because you're hearing a whole heap of different things. You're hearing different, you hear the mindset that I was in. I hear the mindset I was in when I made this track as you know, in relation to when I make this other track. And it's interesting to have that feeling where, you know, listening to your own music and feeling that pride and feeling like, wow, I never hear that part, even though it's you record it. So it's a good vibe. With Persons of Interest, we started out independent, like doing everything, or most of what we could do on our own, we would do on our own. With Wanted Volume 1, we didn't really start recording at home yet. Conroy was just kind of being introduced to with Pro Tools, but wasn't like an expert on it yet. So we did a lot of the recordings at like Anchor Studio. We did some of the recordings there. We did some recordings with our good friend, a bass player, Hippo, Damien. We worked with a lot of musicians as well on that album. For this one, for In Case We Die, when the world was on pause, we used that time to really dig in and come to the realization that as many things as we can do independently, and if we can learn it, if you can learn Pro Tools, learn Pro Tools. Conroy moved from learning Pro Tools, mastering Pro Tools, and then moving on to Logic and mastering Logic. Conroy learned how to mix. Him learn how to master. Over time, we really have been investing in ourselves. So we invested in camera equipment. We invested in lighting. We've also invested in a sound system. So we do have a sound system. A sound system we can rock a stage show like a big stage show. And just being as self-sufficient as we can. So at this point, we are independent. We did have managers, but we are no longer with them. So as I said, we've been doing our best to do everything on our own. Our videos, we shoot them on our own. It's either Conroy have the camera or me have the camera. The video editing is Conroy does that as well. So like we've really been digging in and investing in ourselves to help create this sound and to control our imagery as well, you know. But there's so much we can do and no more, because I don't come from Europe. Conroy don't come from Europe. And, you know, to have a link there would be amazing. You know, a booking agent would be great to have at this point. So if you're a booking agent, we're in the market for one, not just for Europe side, but of course the States as well. Wherever music takes you in the world, and music will take you all over the world. It will take you to every continent in the world. So we're looking for a booking agent for wherever we can get one from. And we are, really just working towards having the world hear our music. Yeah, so what we really want right now is to bring this new album to the world. Again, not again, but bringing our music to the world. With Wanted Volume 1, we did do some tours, we did do some major festivals, we did Boomtown in the UK, we performed at the Metropolis Studio, which is where a lot of big name artists, Adele has recorded and performed. We also did All Together Now in Ireland, and I think it was Brookout in Camden. Shawnee B did that festival in Camden, and we did that show as well. It was really fun, and we're just looking forward to bringing In Case We Die to the world. And we're in the midst of rehearsing right now. We're rehearsing and getting everything together. If you know Conroy, he's a perfectionist, so we're making sure that we show you the full breadth of our catalog and what we're presenting. Some of the old stuff, yeah, and also some of the new stuff. Yeah, so some of the old stuff and some of the new stuff as well. And yeah, ready for rock a stage show right now. Who can stop me? We alone, we alone. And remember, both albums are available on all platforms. Wanted is available on every single platform, and In Case We Die is also available on all streaming and social media platforms. And we also want to remind everybody that yes, we're on all streaming platforms, but we also want you to go on over to our YouTube channel and like and subscribe to make sure that you are kept abreast of everything that we post, all the new videos that we have working on. Remember I told you that we're working on visuals for every single track on the album, In Case We Die. And we want to make sure, you see all of the visuals for those songs. Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe. We have a new video that we did recently. We're actually, I say we, but Conrad is editing it right now. Once again, we're going to big up Afri Roots. We just shot that video, Afri Roots. Drove into Kingston and make sure, we get proper visuals together for that. And we're really excited about releasing that. So like and subscribe and make sure, you are the first person to like and comment and share the Afri Roots video when we release it. Coming to you very soon. All right? Big up. Oh, our social media pages, they're going to be listed below. So I want you to be following us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, on what else is there? Any social media platform, we're going to be listing it below. So go ahead and click the link and follow. And again, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Looking forward to seeing you there. Bless up.